Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, long time no see. I feel like I haven't made a video in a little while. So, well, I haven't made a diamond painting video in a little while. So, I'm gonna do a little bit of a whip and chat today. Taking advantage, Julio went out to hang out with his friend. He's super excited. Some good news. So, good news to share with you guys today, so I'll get into that when we start chatting. I am working on my very last rainbow girl that I have in my collection. After this one, I believe, from what I know or can remember, I have no more rainbow girls. So I decided to do her. Let me see if I can find a picture. That's the one I'm doing. This stunning young lady. She's coming out okay so far. A smidge bit, and when I say a smidge, just the tiniest bit of pixelation, just a little bit. This one you're gonna definitely have to look from afar, but that's why she goes up on the wall. I am halfway through. I've already done half the canvas. I'm doing half. The other half, this is a 40 by 30, 30 by 40. It says 40 by 30 on the top of the canvas. You see my nice little, I got these. If you haven't been watching my nail videos, I've been doing nail scoops. The nail scoops have ended with the company that was selling them. They're not doing anymore. So, this is one of the things I got in my nail scoops box. This is to keep nail brushes in, painting brushes, gel brushes and stuff. But I got so many of them, I decided to use it to hold my pens and my tweezers and my putty collection ball. I don't know what else to call it. And the current putty that I am using. And a pen. I don't know why I have a pen in here. Yeah, so it just kind of keeps things nice and neat. This is the current pen I am using. This is the one I was using. This was the first one. Remember the pink one, you guys? So I keep that in the box, but now I am finally being able to use the black and red one. The putty I am using is this Zodiac Pisces Mary Muds sample. It's just a smidge bit of a piece. It's not a big putty. I wish it was bigger because I love the smell of it, and I love using Mary Muds putties. See, I've been digging into it quite a bit since I started this. So I'm just going to yank out all the old crap from my pen first before we get started and reload. I really probably should think about getting more of these multi-placers. I think I have one other one. I have a red one. But I like to buy backups because I am a hard presser. And after some time of continually pressing down, sometimes they snap off on me. Not saying that is means they're a bad product. I think they're an excellent product, and I will continually buying them. It's a me problem. That's, you know, I'm a hard presser, so it's a me problem. I really need to go on Mary Mud's website. I think she's on a break from her Etsy store last time I checked. So I want to buy more of her stuff. I don't have that. I have some putty. I have some samples and stuff from her, but yeah. So yeah, I decided I have some freedom today. It is officially, this starts off my weekend. I am done with all my jobs, and now I'm home for the rest of the night. And so I want to try to get as much as this diamond painting done before Monday. I'd like to complete it before Monday and start a new piece. I did actually, you know, for your info, I did kit up a diamond art club, and it was like a 50 by 66, I think, and I did some of one square, and there was just a little bit more confetti than I expected it. I thought it was a mostly color blocking piece, and when I started it, I kind of, I don't want to say I fell out of love with it, but just, you know, you start your first square and you're already hit with some confetti, so I was a little irritated with it, so I didn't want to do it anymore. So I tucked it under my mattress and I put the box away. I just felt like I needed a quick win, a quick finish, so I picked out a 40 by 30, and I figured let's do the rainbow girl, because I have to say, at least all the rainbow girls I have done, that I have hanging up, they were all 98-99% color blocking, and they were very easy to finish, and I finished them in a matter of days. I think this is 2 or 3 days. I got a little slacky with it, but you know, I'm already done with half the canvas, so enough of that. So we're working on this square right here. And the way I've been doing these squares with this particular canvas is I start whatever's close to me, and you know, I divide. I work, even though it's a small 4x4 square, I take the release paper and I work in smaller increments until the whole square is done. And in this case, I am working from bottom to the middle, or side to the middle, however you want to put it. I think, now I know the V is an AB, so maybe I will do the V in this section or in this square last. They have been a little extra sticky in this process to my putty. It hasn't been yanking the putty out of the pen, but it's just with fresh putty, like, you know, I just loaded my pen. I don't think I would do an AB so soon, so I will save that for last. So let's start with these little ones, these H's. It's number 17, and I am working out of the bags. Unfortunately, I have 2 other drill organizers, but they have drills from an old kit that I finished, and all I need to do is just dump them in the garbage and I'll have 2 free containers, but I have yet to do that. Maybe I'll do that tonight while I'm laying around, so I can kit something else up, because I absolutely have hated this whole process of working out of the bags. It's just so, I know people have a way of organizing their baggies if they're working out of the bags, but I don't have an organizing system. So the only thing that I do is I take the numbers 1 through 10 and I put them on my desk with me, and anything from 11, so these are 30 colors in this kit, so 1 through 10 is on the desk with me, and 11 through 30 is on a separate snack table. So they're kind of separated into double digits, even though 10 is with the single digits. Don't ask me my process of this. It works. But yeah, I just, you know, God bless y'all who work out of the bags. I can't stand this. I like working out of my organizers. Most definitely. I just feel like it's neater and more organized. So let's start with this little chitty chat. Let's start with some updates, some life updates. Shall we? Yes, just so you know, even though I said I'm working from bottom to top, but if I have a color that's here and also up here, I just do it all while I have the color out, so I don't have to take it out twice. So the letter H is here and it's over here. So I'm going to finish it off up here. So where should I start? Julio got a job. Yay. I'm pretty sure, or maybe I haven't. I don't know. I've been an open book with you guys, and I don't know. I can't remember what I have shared with you and what I haven't. But just a quick recap. Julio has been struggling for, we've been together 5 years, and for the 5 years we've been together, he has struggled to find employment. And that's because he unfortunately has a past that involved jail time and felonies and stuff like that. I know, not good. But, I also have the same past. And I was fortunate enough to do a program that I completed, part of my rehabilitation. And by completing that program, I got my whole entire record expunged. So I don't have problems getting jobs. But unfortunately, he was never given that opportunity, being in and out of jail. And unfortunately, his record stuck and stay. It stuck for life. It sure did. And I mean, what else can I say? I mean, you know the drill. You have felonies on your record. I mean, anything short of a misdemeanor. If you have felonies, and if they're anything other than drugs, it is very hard to get halfway decent employment. And all the places that he is, I should have washi taped this, but I didn't, and now my arms are sticking to the sides. And because of the type of felonies he has, no matter where he applied, if they checked, far enough back, unfortunately his record always came up. It was always a problem. And finally, I think we are at that point in our lives now where enough time has passed, because he had, I think a year or two ago, he applied to the grocery store that I work in. I work in a bakery and a grocery store. I've told you guys. My grocery store is always hiring. And he applied there a couple years ago. And when they run the background check, they check 7 years back. So that's pretty far back to be going. And unfortunately, one of his charges was recent enough that it always hit when they checked. So he was never able to get a job at my job. So, some time has passed since the last time he applied for a job at my place of employment, and we decided enough's enough. Let's try again. It's been a couple years, so we put in another application, and it's been a little bit of a process, but Julio was hired today. They set him up with his PIN code to clock in and clock out, so it's official after that point. And they gave him his schedule, so he now has halfway decent, I mean, I know it's only a grocery store, but I mean, the jobs that he was working before he was working for pretty crooked people that screwed around with his pay and never gave him pay stubs and never did anything the legit way. It was always a crooked boss. And now he's working for a legit business that's going to treat him right as long as he does the right thing. And he works hard. So I'm really happy for him. I'm happy for myself, because we were riding the struggle bus for a while. But yeah, so hopefully this works out. He's going to be working overnight, stocking shelves. Any job is a job, whatever. And, it's nice that he gets to work overnight, even though, I mean, he's going to have to reevaluate his sleep schedule now. But yeah, he doesn't have to work around any customers when he works overnight in a grocery store. your stocking shelves while the store is closed. So he's not going to have to deal with any nasty little customers or anything like that. So he's lucked out in that department. So that's the good news we got today. That was exciting. So on some good news with me, I told you guys I had a not so good yearly physical, and you know, the blood work showed that I was pre-diabetic and triglycerides were high, cholesterol was high, no good. Just overall bad report. And I need to do some adjustments, get this weight off. I've gained a lot of weight. I've lost it, I've gained it, I've lost it, I've gained it. I can never just keep it off, and this time I really need to make an effort to lose it and keep it off. I cannot afford at my age, you know, 2 more years I'll be 40. I cannot afford at my age anymore to be losing and gaining weight the way I do and just continually gaining. I just can't do it. It's just not healthy. So I went back on Weight Watchers. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I went back on Weight Watchers. It's been a couple weeks, and as of today, I am down 13.9, and the 0.9, it counts, 13.9 pounds, so another 0.1, and I am down 14, almost at my 15 mark. Hooray. So I'm really excited about that. The first time I did Weight Watchers, I had lost 18 pounds in a month or two. So I had done fairly well on the first time, but I bombed. I flopped. I went back to eating donuts and crap. I'm a sweet tooth. I love my sweets. I love my desserts. I love chocolate. I love candy, pastries. I'm just a sweet tooth girl. So that's always been a struggle to overcome. I'm going to do letter K, some of the blue in here. It's number 20. Oh, somebody's giving me kisses on my leg. Hi. My babies just woke up. Sorry, you guys. I had to stop the video. Dinner was ready. I was so excited about dinner tonight. We made little salads, and then we had a bowl. Me and Grandma had dinner together. Then we had a bowl of our homemade chicken soup that we made together. And on the main course, Grandma made some chicken salad with rotisserie chicken, leftover rotisserie chicken. So I had some of that on some low-calorie bread. So, and now it's time for me to sip on this iced tea mixture that I made that has collagen powder and super greens powder in it, just to get a couple extra nutrients. You know, the collagen powder is for my hair, skin, and nails, and the super greens just has extra vitamins and stuff that maybe I'd be lacking in my diet. So anyways, so I think, what was I saying? Yes, I lost some weight, lost 13 pounds. Really, really excited about that. You know, next stop is 20 pounds. And I've been really good this week. I've been walking on my walking pad in the basement. Every day that I come home between jobs, I walk for about 15 minutes. You know, that's all it takes, 15-20 minutes. That's all you really need. I mean, it's better than what I was doing before, which was sitting and crocheting or sitting and diamond painting all day and all night. Like my grandmother said to me when she was talking about me exercising, she says, everything that you do is sedentary. You diamond paint, you sit at a desk. You crochet, you sit in bed. You do your nails, you sit at a desk. You watch YouTube and your TV shows, you sit in bed. Everything, everything I do involves sitting for long periods of time. And that's not necessarily like the most terrible thing, but when you're trying to lose weight and get a little bit healthier, you gotta at least start walking or something, exercising. Well, the weight's not gonna come off. I mean, sure, you'll get some weight off just by changing. I mean, me just changing what I ate in a matter of 2 weeks, I lost 5 to 8 pounds, easy. And now that I am exercising a couple days a week, the weight's coming off more frequently, thank God. So yeah, so there's that. So today, other than working, I took a trip to Ulta on my way home from work. I haven't been to Ulta in quite some time because, you know, I used to be there all the damn time. The way I spend money on diamond paintings and yarn and nail products, I am also when obsessed with doing my makeup. I usually spend a lot of money on makeup and beauty products also. I hate to show you my perfume collection, my Bath and Body stuff, my hair care collection. It's shelves and shelves. Yeah. When I get obsessed with something, I just keep buying more and more stuff. So, I've been watching a lot of, I did my makeup for a communion for one of my cousins that I went to last weekend. And I enjoyed doing my makeup over again. I stopped doing my makeup for about a year or two. Don't ask me why. Maybe because I just can't seem to get my lazy butt up early enough in the morning to do my makeup. When I used to only have one job, I used to have enough time to get up in the morning and actually spend an hour doing my makeup and making myself look all glam and stuff for work, even though I'm going to the bakery. I used to love looking glam. But then a second job came into the picture and I had to be up even earlier to get to that job. So getting up early to do I would have to wake up at like 5:30. Yeah, about 5:30 in order to do makeup, make breakfast, prepare my coffee, get dressed, and be out of the house on time. I'd have to be up super early if I wanted to start doing my makeup again. And I've contemplated it because I really, really want to do my makeup again. I don't know, doing my makeup makes me feel confident. I know some people just think like, oh, you're just masking things. No, I love the art of makeup. It's another art form. It's crazy how you can change the way you look with just a little bit of makeup. Or how awake you can look in the morning with just a little bit of makeup. So yeah, I really want to get into doing my makeup again. I'm really excited. I'm going to another communion tomorrow. Another cousin, actually my cousin who had a communion last week, her father, his sister, her kids. It's their communion. There's 2 kids. It's a communion and a confirmation tomorrow. I'm not going to the church, but I am going for the food. Yeah, I'm going to my cousin's house to celebrate after they go to church in the morning. So, the party doesn't start until, I don't have to be there until noon. So that gives me enough time to sleep in a little bit, make myself a nice breakfast, have my coffee and enjoy it. And like take my time and play around and do my makeup. So I bought some little goodies from Ulta. This is not the color, but it's close enough. I think I bought what did I buy? I bought a new setting spray because one of my favorite setting sprays, I had 2 of them. I had a mini and a large one, and I ran out of both. And so I bought a new setting spray. And then Morphe, which is one of the makeup lines, they came out with a pink setting powder, loose setting powder. And I was going to get the bigger one for 15 bucks. But then they had a mini that came with a white powder, like a cream colored powder, in like a duo, like a set for 12 bucks. So you get two for the price of what I would have paid for almost one. So I picked up the duo. So now I have two. But I'm really excited to, I really wanted to try using pink setting powder under my eyes. I hear it really brightens the bags up. It really brightens the skin up under the eyes. I mean, it's a really, really pretty look, especially if you like to wear blush. It just blends so beautifully. So I can't wait to try it tomorrow. I'm really, really excited. I've been watching a lot of makeup videos lately. So if you are one of my diamond painting friends that have channels on here and you haven't seen me on your channel for quite some time, I apologize. Well, like I've explained before, I usually go with videos that I am currently obsessed with, whatever craft I am working on. So if I am in a crochet obsession currently, and I'm working on crochet for the next 2 weeks, then I usually watch a lot of crochet and yarn hauls. If I am diamond painting, like I am back into diamond painting, I'm probably going to watch a couple diamond painting videos. I've been doing my nails lately a lot. One popped off. So I've been watching a lot of nail videos for inspiration and see where people are buying their products from. And now that I'm back into makeup, I've gone back to watching a lot of my makeup creators. So yeah, so I can get, you know, I feel like when I watch those videos, I learn a lot, and I like to take their tips and tricks and try them out when I do my makeup. So yeah, so I'm deeply sorry, and I apologize if I haven't been in the comments and stuff, my friends. I at least try to swing by and leave a like, because I mean, I feel like the liking the video helps more than the comments do. I think the likes help more with the algorithm or whatever they talk about. So yeah, I try to at least leave a like if I can't stop by and watch the whole video, or if I don't have time to comment. So I am sorry if you haven't seen me in your comments. I'm around. I'm like lurking. I'm just staying silent. So I'm very, very sorry, my friends. I just try to divide my crafts evenly now. I used to try to be like, oh, diamond painting early afternoon, and when I get into bed is crochet time. I don't like doing that. I like to just get obsessed with one thing at a time and just focus on that. So if I decide that I want to start crocheting, then I spend the next 2 weeks crocheting, and I don't diamond paint at all. That just helps me keep my sanity a little bit. Now that I am back in the diamond painting, I'm giving crochet a little bit of a break. And also it has to do with my carpal tunnel in my hands. I am trying to switch back and forth between right and left hands. See, my right hand is my crochet hand that I hold the hook with. So this does a lot of work. So I put a lot of strain on this hand when I crochet. And my left, as you can see, is my diamond painting hand. This is what I hold my pen with. So when I'm diamond painting, I'm putting a lot of strain on this hand because I press so hard. So, and the left is the one with the mild carpal tunnel. I do not have carpal tunnel in the right yet, but I don't want to end up getting it in both hands. So I try to alternate between crafts. So I spend a little bit of time, a couple days to a week working on crocheting, give that a break, go back to diamond painting, give that a week, or, you know, maybe complete a painting or two, then give that a break, and then go back to crocheting. So that's pretty much what I have been doing. And I like the way that's, you know, working out. So we're going to do number 4. It's a purple. getting really excited. Summer is coming, which means my crossing guard job will be over for the summer because I only work when kids are in school. So, I will be out of work for a couple months, but I am hoping, from what I was told from one of the ladies that trained me for crossing guard, she said I should be able to apply for unemployment while I'm out of crossing guard, which I hope that's true because I really don't want to have to pick up the hours during the summer in the bakery. I really don't like being there anymore. I just don't like being in the bakery anymore. It's run its course with me, but I stay and I put up with it because that's where my pension, my retirement funds are, my 401k and stuff. And, you know, I'm not good at saving money. As you can see, if you watch my channel, I shop a lot. I spend a lot of money. I don't save on, you know, left to my devices. I don't say I'm a horrible saver when it comes to saving my own money. But at least with, you know, my pension and my 401k, you know, the 401k I can't touch till I retire. So they take out of my check, they put it in an account, obviously if you know what a 401k is. And then when I retire, then I can start collecting my checks. Same thing with the pension. My job is they are paying into my pension, and it's an account that I can't touch until I reach my very old age. So, you know, that's the only way I can manage to save at this point. And, you know, at least for my future. And it's kind of the same thing with crossing guard. You know, once I reach a certain dollar amount of earning at crossing guard, then they will start putting into a pension with me. Some money will come out of my check and then they will match it. So that's really good. I'll have a nice little retirement fund saved up by the time I get to my decrepit old age of whatever the age limit is going to be for retirement at the time. It keeps changing, you know. But yeah, so I kind of just stick and stay and just put up with the BS that I can't stand. There's just a lot of crap going on in the bakery. And I'm really just, you know, if you've ran your course with things, you're just sick of being somewhere. I hate going there. Like, I wish I can just go to crossing guard, do my time and come home. But then I'd be in the same predicament I was when I was just working the bakery. I wasn't making enough money just at the bakery, and I wouldn't be making enough money just at crossing guard. So I'm kind of forced to keep both jobs. You know, my grandmother wants me to go back to working full time for the bakery, but problem with that is I really don't think my bakery job will give me full-time ever again. I haven't even bothered to ask. I was a full-timer at one point, but I became mentally unhinged. I don't know what else ways to say it. I had a little bit of a nervous breakdown. There you go. I had some mental health issues. And I had to check myself into a program, outpatient, and it was about 2 or 3 months long, and it would have interfered with me being at work. And so I chose the program in my mental health over the full-time hours, and I lost my full-time position. So, and they did warn me if I step down from full-time, then I run the chance of never being offered it again. So, yeah, that's a little disheartening, but it kind of is what it is. I can't stand being there for 4 hours when I work part-time, let alone 8. I just can't imagine doing 8 hours in that effing place. And yes, I like cake decorating, but I'm getting sick of that too. Because I'm the only one friggin' doing it. My boss used to help me a lot, but now he's having problems of his own, and he's not fully with the program anymore, and he's not really helpful around the bakery. And it feels like I'm doing all the work. And I'm making like nothing. Minimum wage, whatever. So it doesn't feel worth all the hard work I am putting into the bakery. It just doesn't feel like my pay matches that, the work that I'm putting in. So I'm really about to stop putting in so much effort, because what's the point? Anyways, I can't wait to see this girl done. Her face, like all the other, let me see, how many rainbow girls I have up on the wall? I have 3. And 2 out of the, oh no, I have 4. I'm sorry, I forgot about the one I did recently for Kat's event. I have 4. So 3 paintings, 3 rainbow ladies out of 4 all had a different color face other than a normal human person would, like Caucasian or black or whatever. 2 of my girls had blue faces. 1 had a pink face, if you remember that one. This one, if you can see, kind of has an orangey yellow face. It doesn't look horrendous when you step way back. It makes more sense when you're far. This is not, and some diamond paintings you can look up close at and it still look really good. This is not one of those paintings. You cannot look at this one at a close proximity at all. You have to step way back to get the full picture. I don't think she looks horrible. Is she going to be one of my favorite ones that I've completed? No. I like her. She's going to be hung up with the rest of the ladies. But she's not going to be my favorite on the wall. This one. Yeah, she's just not going to be my favorite. I like my other rainbow ladies better. I think they just, and it's funny because a lot of them come from the same seller, same collection. And just some of them just came out absolutely. I mean, go back and watch my video. I mean, I think I recorded all the rainbow ladies. They all look so friggin' stunning. All of them do. All 4 of them. I love looking at all of them. I have my favorites, of course. I favor more than some than others. But they're really, really gorgeous. And I don't know if I can say that about this one. This one's pretty, but it's not my favorite. Yeah. I feel like I'm being mean to her. Number 9. And I don't know. It's not like I have a problem with the face being colored. But in the thumbnail, she looks like a typical Caucasian woman. She in the thumbnail, and I believe I think I got an inventory sheet with her picture. She looks like a white lady. She doesn't have any yellow or orange on the skin. So maybe something went wrong and they didn't choose the right colors. I don't know where it went wrong. But, you know, I'm always an advocate for AliExpress portraits. This is an AliExpress portrait. I love getting my portraits from AliExpress. And even though this one's a little effed up, I'm still going to continue buying portraits from AliExpress. You know, as a matter of fact, I haven't been on AliExpress in quite some time. And I may be taking a look-see on there very soon. Doesn't that just spell out trouble when I say it? I'm going to go take a gander. You know I'm buying something. But, yeah, I haven't been on there in quite some time. And, of course, I have wish lists and stuff on there. And I always try to go back and buy stuff off my wish list because I never know if they're going to discontinue the collections. Like the Pop Girls, the 50s Pop Girls I did. They're not, I'm not saying they're discontinued, but I only liked 4 out of the entire collection. And I had bought 2 initially, and then I put 2 on my wish list. And it was silly not to go back and buy the rest of them. So I just went and did them. And they're all completed, and now they're up on the wall looking gorgeous as always. Really, really, I love my wall. We finally added another diamond painting to Julio's side of the wall. If you saw my short clip, I completed that Rick and Morty Diamond Art Club painting for Julio. And so now he's got 3 paintings on his side of the wall. But of course, my ladies are like overflowing to his side of the wall. So I just keep telling him, I'm going to keep filling it up. And he says, no, you can't take any more room. He's like, you got the rest of the room to take up. But see, all my ladies are on the same spot. So I want to keep them all together. And then all my Diamond Art Clubs are all spread out all over the room. So when I get some more paintings done, maybe I'll do another diamond painting tour, room tour. Because last time I did it, I was at my old apartment. So now I got pink walls and pretty diamond paintings up on the wall. So that would be a sight to see. Yeah, I've been a busy girl. And I'm telling you, once I run out of ceiling space, and yes, I said ceiling because when I run out of wall space for my diamond paintings, my ceilings go on a slant in my bedroom. So they're at a distance where I can reach with like a little step stool or a chair. So have no doubt, I promise you this. When I run out of wall space, normal wall space in this entire bedroom in the attic, I am hanging things up on the effing ceiling. I will. Don't test me. I will definitely hang things up on the ceiling. I'll cover this place floor to ceiling in diamond paintings. I love it. My whole room can sparkle. That would just make my day. See a sparkly walls. Oh, I love it. So, I'm like almost, I don't want to say I'm almost done with this. I keep effing this tray up. I'm almost done with this square. And I have this very few, I mean, it looks like big spots, but it's color blocking. So it's only maybe 4 or 5 colors left. That is the best thing about Rainbow Lady diamond paintings. At least the majority of them that I have worked on have been like 99% color blocking on the canvas. And if you are a fast diamond painter, I mean, not even a fast diamond painter, if you are good at multi-placing, trust me, do a Rainbow Lady. You get it done pretty quick. You'll be surprised on how quickly you get it done if you work on a little bit every night. A couple squares every night. You'll be done in less than a week, I promise you. Yeah. Only takes me a couple days to do one of these. This is why I wanted something that was going to be a quick finish. I just needed that victory. I was having quick finishes when I was crocheting my cardigans. And so I went to diamond painting, and I automatically picked out a large Diamond Art Club. I said, oh God, this is going to take me like 7 days or more. I said, I need a quick finish. I need something that's going to complete and I can hang up and feel joy about it right away. So I picked out one of my portraits. Figured she was going to be the best bet. Number 7. So I'm excited to go to the little communion tomorrow. Not only because I get to do my makeup and dress up. I love that. I love getting fancy. But my cousin's having Italian food. And I've been good all week on my diet. And I've saved up enough weekend points on Weight Watchers that I can afford to have some really good Italian food tomorrow. So I'm still gonna be, you know, mindful. I don't want to be stuffing my face uncontrollably. We can't live like that anymore. No, no. But I'm gonna enjoy the food. She's having, my cousin is having for lunch, dinner, whatever it is it's considered to be, chicken parm, penne vodka, eggplant rollatini, tomato mozzarella appetizer, and miniature rice balls appetizer. Exciting. I love rice balls. And then she's getting a 5-foot Italian sub. That might be an appetizer. Because it's coming out before all the hot foods. There you go. I guess it is an appetizer. So yeah. And then, you know, of course, I'll be super excited for dessert. Because why not? I hope she's getting a cake. She's usually more, she usually orders custom ice cream cakes. I'm hoping she just gets a cake. Because I've been craving just a regular, like, birthday cake, graduation cake. Like, regular cake with frosting. I've been craving just cake with frosting. I've been so good. I haven't been eating any damn sweets on this diet. I'm fiending for a donut or something. And it's so depressing at times because, you know, in the bakery I package donuts every morning to put out on the floor. And I have to smell them and everything and can't do any taste tests. God knows I used to. I used to taste test everything in the bakery, which is probably why I ended up close to 40, 50 pounds overweight. So, yeah, bakery is a very dangerous place to work in. Especially if you have a boss that likes everybody to taste test the stuff. Every time we get a new item in to sell into the bakery, my boss cracks one open. He goes, "Oh, let's taste it so we know what to tell the customers how it tastes." I'm like, oh, God, I say you're killing me, man. He says, just everybody take a little slither. He does it all the damn time. So, I can't wait. I want to go to the beach. I am impatiently waiting for summertime. My first vacation from the bakery, my paid vacation, is in July, though. So, I'm going to have to wait to have my week off, my paid week off. I gotta suffer through June. But usually June is filled with rain and it's still kind of chilly at times. It depends. You might get a hot day in there. But it's definitely not total beach weather yet. At least it isn't for parts of Jersey. Okay. See, now that I've saved like the big areas for last, I'm really banging these areas out because I could just multi-place them. I really don't want to work out of bags ever again. I swear to God, sometime tonight I'm cleaning out those organizers and I'm making room because I have a feeling. I thought to myself, maybe I would finally want to do like a bigger like a Diamond Art Club canvas, like a bigger canvas after this is said and done. But I'm telling you, I'm liking this quick win, this quick finish. And I believe I might pick out another 30 by 40, guys. Another portrait. I miss portraits sometimes. You know, I do portraits with Diamond Art Club, but they're a little different. It's not like my AliExpress portraits. It's a different ballpark. I really love my AliExpress portraits that I buy. They have a special place in my heart. And they're just so easy to do. I just like how easy they are. Not saying I can't do more difficult diamond paintings, more advanced, because I can handle them. I can even handle squares now. I can't handle squares from other companies, but I can handle them from Diamond Art Club. So that counts for something. Oh, I know what to update you guys on. So I had my surgery on my lady parts. I know, TMI, guys. But I mean, I told you about this. I had the biopsies done, and then they decided I had to have surgery to have the lesions removed, or else they would turn into microscopic cancer in the next 3 to 5 years. So it was very important I go in and have, you know, the surgery, unfortunately. I'm glad I did it. It's done. It's over with. The only thing that caused me pain the day of surgery was the friggin' IV in my hand. I begged them to put it in my arm, and the stupid nurse kept telling me even though she was using a vein finder, you know, it's a green light that they put over your arm and it shows you all the veins in your arm. I could have pointed out a million veins she could have went in my arm, and she still said, oh, I can't find anything, can't find anything. She still went in my goddamn hand like I requested her not to, because hands hurt so much more than the arm. It should be illegal to put an IV in a hand. That is pure torture on a person. I don't know how that nurse sleeps at night doing what she did to me. I still have a scab on my damn hand from that IV. Still recouping. But yeah, I'm recovering nicely. I needed to take 2-3 weeks. No tampons, no nothing in my lady parts. So, until I can get physically looked at to make sure I'm completely healed up. Because, I don't know if I told you what kind of surgery it was. I had what they call a LEAP. It's an electric loop, like metal loop, I think. And it heats up and it burns and cauterizes the lesions off at the same time. So it helps prevent a lot of blood loss during surgery. And a lot of people said, oh, you're going to be in pain when you wake up. You're going to be miserable. I felt great when I woke up. A little crampy. But they gave me a little bit of like non-narcotic pain medication because, you know, I'm a recovering addict, so I always request the non-narcotic pain medication. They gave me some of that in my IV. And then I took some Tylenol and Motrin when I got home, and I felt fine ever since. I have had zero pain healing with this surgery. I've done surprisingly well, which makes me what does make me nervous, though, is that my doctor did give me a forewarning that, you know, they're going to go in and do what they need to do, and they're going to take whatever they take out, they're going to send to the lab and have tested, and if anything negative comes back. No, if anything positive comes back, if it's positive for cancer or anything like that, they may have to go in and do the surgery and take more out. Yikes. That's a bit much. But, so I'm not going to get my test results until my post-op appointment, which is on May 9th. It's coming up. It's soon. So, I go in and get checked out, see if I healed up okay, and get my test results from the lab. Hopefully everything is okay, and no more further surgery is needed. Because if I have to go in and have that goddamn IV done again, I'm going to kill somebody. I don't want that nurse touching my hand again. Everything else, you know, went swimmingly. Considering it was surgery, Everything else went fine. It went more than fine. It went perfect. It was great. Just a normal day at the office. But that IV was horrific. I mean, even after she put it in and taped it up, my hand was still hurting. She really got me good. She really got me good, that nurse. She shouldn't be allowed to do that at all. There are just some nurses, like phlebotomists, that's their job. If they had a problem finding my vein, they should have called a phlebotomist in. A professional. Just because you're a nurse doesn't mean you should be drawing IVs. Because not everybody is good at that. And not everybody should be doing that. So. Oh, yay, we're almost done with the square. 18I. And then the next square, this is her chin and her bottom lip in the middle of her mouth, and her jaw and her neck. And then the square that comes after is, I think, the rest of her hair. And then the bottom, I think, is just her chest, her shoulder, and more hair. And from what I can see, they are large areas of color blocking. So maybe if I sit here for, I'm off tomorrow. So if I stay up late tonight, I might be able to get this whole friggin' thing done. Who knows? If I just multi-place the whole thing, I should be done in no time. But I am going to have to seal her. My AliExpress diamond paintings always, I would suggest it to anybody doing an AliExpress painting. Definitely consider sealing your paintings. If you're planning on hanging them up, I should have said that. If you're planning on displaying them or gifting them, definitely consider sealing them. But if you're just going to put it in a portfolio or roll it back up and put it in the box, and we already know how I feel on that. Don't get me started. Yeah, then really who cares? But I'm even telling you, even if you don't seal it and then you store it somewhere, I really can't guarantee that it's not a diamond art club. There's no guarantee your painting is going to stay in one piece if you roll it up and store it somewhere. Might be better off in a portfolio because it's flat and it's protected by plastic. But yeah, I'm not the seller and I can't guarantee it, I'm speaking from experience. All mine are hanging up, and the only diamond paintings in my room that are hanging up that aren't sealed are my diamond art clubs. But that's because Diamond Art Club supposedly guarantees that if I hang it up without sealing it, it's going to stay in one piece while it's hanging up, or whatever I do with it. Even for people, I guess, who roll them up and put them back in the goddamn box. Supposedly no diamonds are supposed to come off. It's supposed to last. Or, that's why there's the warranty. But honestly, if something happens to one of my diamond art clubs on the wall, if diamonds start falling off, unless I can guess the color that goes back in that spot, all the diamonds for these paintings are thrown in the garbage. I don't hoard diamonds after I'm done painting. So something happens to them. I know you could probably email Diamond Art Club, but and with the warranty and the send you a new one, and I have to do the painting all over again? Absolutely not. All the Diamond Art Clubs I have completed so far, which has been a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done 5 Diamond Art Clubs since I started doing Diamond Art Clubs. And I have to tell you, not a single one that I have completed will I be willing to do over again if something happened to the painting and I had to be sent a new one by Diamond Art Club. I I'd probably just resell the painting, because I would never want to do any of these for a second time. Nope. They were fun while they lasted, but I couldn't wait to be done with them. Each and every one of them. I couldn't wait. Couldn't wait. That's because they're so damn big. You know, it takes long enough to complete them, and I just can't fathom going through that again. I still have more in the collection that haven't even been done yet. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna... I want to work on one of my Dreamers designs. I have Dreamer designs paintings in my collection, and some squares and some rounds. And I haven't worked on a single one yet. And there's one I got my heart set on. It's a square diamond painting. I really, really want to work on that one, but it's really, really big. I don't know if I have the patience for that right now. That one, I'm afraid, might take me a good 2 weeks to complete. And you know, nothing takes me 2 weeks to complete. But I have a feeling that particular canvas, because it is the size and how large it is, I have a feeling it would take me 2 weeks. And yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I will be someday. It's there when I'm ready for it. I want to do another Camilla de Arago one. I have knockoffs, and I have originals, you know, Diamond Art Club ones. And I've only done one so far, and I have all of them. And I want to do another one, but I haven't chosen which. I really want to do Rosea, which is the pink one. I'm supposed to do her with T, you know, T's World of Adult Coloring, T. We agreed that we do her together. I just haven't gotten around to it. I still need to complete the buddy color page I was doing with her. She already finished hers. I gotta really get... That's another thing. That's another one, guys, that I got into adult coloring. So, you know, if I'm not crocheting and I'm not diamond painting, I'm usually adult coloring. And when I get obsessed with that too, that's another thing. I get obsessed with it, and I color for like a couple days straight, and then I get sick of it, and then I don't want to do it anymore. So I haven't colored in a little while, and we had picked out a buddy color to do, and there was a palette, a specific palette to use on it. So I really got to get it done, because she finished hers. She's ahead of the game. I'm not ahead of the game. I'm usually on top of things, but I'm not on top of this. 19. God, guys, I can feel it. We're almost done. I'm glad there was some pink in here. I love pink. Wouldn't be a rainbow girl to me if she didn't have pink. Oops. Sorry. You're not even in frame. I'm sorry. I don't know how long that's been going on for you guys. My bad. You guys would be proud. I haven't really been doing... I have bought no diamond paintings in about a month and a half, give or take. I have had no diamond paintings that have come to the house. None. And yarn, I can't say so much, because I was recently on my yarn obsession, and so right before that ended, I had bought some more yarn. So that was probably like last week. I bought some yarn, and then I haven't bought any more coloring stuff. I've been pretty good about that. Oh, this is another. Okay, so letter T is also an AB, so we're going to save that one for last. Number 30, which is the V, that's a pink AB. We'll save that for last. So what do we have left? We have number 1, Are we crooked here? We have number 1 and we have ours. Oh, and I missed some. Whoops. Let's do the ones. Yeah, but the only thing that I really splurged on the past couple weeks were the nail mystery boxes, the nail supply mystery boxes. Yeah, I went crazy buying those, you guys. I think I bought close to 10 of them, maybe 8 or 9. Yeah, I went a little crazy with those. Thank God they've ended. There's no more mystery boxes. The guy has said he's not selling anymore, and he doesn't know when he's going to sell anymore. So that's devastating. I'm looking for number 26. This is the other reason why I don't like... Why is number 3 over here? I can't find the color I'm looking for. R. I hope I didn't lose a color. 26. Give me a 26. That's 29. That's 18. 15. 21. Why I constantly do this? Oh, here it is. It's up on my desk where it shouldn't be. Hi, Boo. Of course. I say hi to my animal and he runs from me like I'm the plague. My ferrets are doing good. My fur babies. They are enjoying their new home. They're doing very, very well. Ash, my fat male, my white one, my white ferret, he's going through seasonal alopecia right now. It's that time of season. Well, it started in the spring, quite frankly. He gets seasonal alopecia on his tail during the spring and summer months. He loses all the hair on his tail and he gets what they call a rat tail. The rest of his body and his butt and his legs is covered in this fluffy white fur, and for some reason only on his tail he loses all his fur. And then come fall and winter, when it gets really cold out, he grows a big fluffy tail. So it's seasonal. I believe it's called seasonal alopecia. So yeah, my poor boy, he's got a rat tail right now. My poor baby. I still love him. He still cuddles with me every night. He's such a good boy. You know what? I know J is a pink, but I'm going to make it this pink color. Oh, well. I don't feel like taking that color out again. I hate when I do that, when I miss a couple and I have to take out the same color I just took out 3 colors ago. Like I'm doing right now. I just did the letter I, and I'm having to take it out because I missed it over here. Okay, guys. Now we can do the ABs. Yes, we can do the ABs. Hi. Oh, you got your donut. Bye. My other chubby little boy, my brown ferret, my other male, he's got a favorite toy. It's a donut. Of course, he likes his mom. He's like his mother. He loves donuts. So yes, he's got a toy stuffed donut that he runs from closet to closet with, hiding it everywhere he goes, because his sister Willow always likes to steal it. She loves that donut too. So, and unfortunately he's tore a big hole in the donut, and I've had to patch it up, and here he ripped a new hole in it because he runs with it in his mouth. Here we go. The problem with ABs. They just stick. And see, I've used this putty up, pretty good. I put some wear and tear into it. But it's still just sticking. Did you hide your donut? Hi, cutie pie. I love him. I love my babies. So I don't know if I told you guys, my, you know how I told you, I think I told you on my last whip and chat, I was going away down the shore, down to the beach for vacation in August. And I was gonna hire a pet sitter. And it was gonna cost me like $177 for like 3 or 4 days for her to just come change the food and the water and the pee-pee pads for my ferrets every day. And so Grandma has stepped up. The woman that doesn't want to have anything to do with my animals, she has stepped up and she has taken on the task. She will be taking care of my fur babies while I'm gone. So I'm glad they're in such good hands. I know I just pray that none of them crawl on her, because some of them climb and they might crawl up her pant leg, and I hope she wears shorts so they can't climb up her pant leg. I don't want to get that phone call like, you need to come home because I can't do this. I'll be devastated. See, now there's not enough tack on these because now this has a little bit of AB like coating on the putty. And it doesn't want to grab hold of the ABs and just pick them up and put them where they need to go. Thank God we only have one more color left. Then we can change the putty and move on. I don't know if I want to do a candy girl next. If I want to do one of my Renaissance ladies next. Or I have a black and white checkerboard lady. I don't know who I want to do next. It's a toughie. The rest of them aren't a lot of color blocking, so I have to just accept whoever I'm choosing next isn't going to have color blocking. I have Snow Queens, Ice Princesses and Snow Queens, but I was kind of saving those for as a winter project. Was supposed to do them this past winter, but never did it. Okay, guys. Square is complete. Here we go. Let's turn off the light. Maybe you'll be able to see. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't. Sorry. So that's what I've completed so far. You can tell it's a little pixelated in these areas. It's a little funky. The colors chosen weren't the best. They really tried in this area. This is kind of a beigey Caucasian color. But then they use straight yellow and orange for shading. I mean, the pink is her blush. And then they use reds and like wine colors and dark like Bordeaux purples to do her eyes and the shading of her nose. And I'm kind of iffy on that. And I have a feeling it's going to be the same thing for her lips. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little iffy on it. It's not my favorite. I'll admit it. I don't need anybody else to tell me. Out of all the paintings I've completed, it is not the most extravagant, best looking one that I've completed from AliExpress. It's not my favorite. But she's still going to get hung up on the wall because she's going to look great with the others. But she's not my favorite rainbow girl. I've done way better. I love all the ABs in her hair though. It's really pretty. But her hair isn't super defined. It doesn't look it looks like the thumbnail, but it doesn't look like the thumbnail. The thumbnail looks more realistic. This doesn't look so real. This is kind of cartoony looking. There's not really any definition or detail, too much detail. It's a little lacking in that department. But I'll show you guys when I complete it and you can get a full picture. I'll wait till I washi tape up the sides, trim off the excess and seal her. And then I'll show you the completed piece when I when I finish her. So I really hoped you, whoever joined me in today's video, I really hoped you enjoyed the video. I know it was probably a while since I've done a whip and chat or anything diamond painting related. I do apologize. I just go through phases. I'm sorry. My channel is going to go through phases like I go through phases. So, right now I'm in the diamond painting phase, so my diamond painters have lucked out. And, you know, I've been doing nails, so I've been trying to get a couple nail videos in for my new nail subscribers. So, nothing else to say. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And if you joined me for today's video, welcome back, and thank you for joining me and your continued support. So it means the world to me, my friends. You guys are great friends out there, great community. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.